welcome back to the countdown. Today, we'll be diving into something that many of us fear and tackling a little bit of thalassophobia. The top 10 most nightmarish creatures in the deep sea. Let's count it down. Coming in at number 10 is the giant isopod. Just close your eyes for a second. Imagine a cockroach. Now, imagine a cockroach underwater. Now, imagine a cockroach underwater with the lights off. Now open your eyes. Is this what you imagined? These bundles of joy are found in the deep waters of multiple oceans, mainly in the sublittoral zone at a depth of 560 feet, but they have been recorded at record depths of over 8,000 feet. Now, a typical isopod can reach about 2 inches in length, whereas this nightmare can reach about 20, in case you weren't already creeped out enough. Number 9 is the Proboscis Worm, or ribbon worm. This 80s slasher film prop has over 1,300 species living on both land and in the deepest depths of the ocean. They're carnivores that feed on clams, crustaceans, and have even been known to take down larger fish and seabirds. Although they generally move slowly, they can grow up to 2 meters in length and are known to eat pretty much anything that they come across with few, if any, predators. Our number 8 is something you really don't want to see when you close your eyes: the Gulper Eel. Also known as the pelican eel, it doesn't take much studying to figure out why. Its massive mouth and jaw is loosely hinged and can open wide enough to help them swallow their victims whole. Fortunately for us, they are smaller than you would think given their monstrous appearance. But pump the brakes, they can still grow up to 3 feet in length, so you probably still don't want to go for a swim with one. To find our lucky number 7, the black swallower, we need to go 3,000 feet below the surface. This little charm has been referred to as the Jekyll and Hyde of the deep sea. Why, you ask? Its stretchable stomach widens and takes the shape of whatever it's eaten whole, sometimes swallowing prey several times larger than itself. It's just a whole lot of nope. At 6, we find a master of camouflage, the white-margined Stargazer. This fish sets up shop on the ocean floor at sometimes more than a foot in size. It has eyes that stare almost directly upward as it waits in silence to ambush unaware prey swimming by. If that wasn't enough information for you, they also use a fishing lure in their mouth that looks like a worm and entices unsuspecting fish into this death trap of a creature. Number 5 is where I really start to lose sleep: the Frilled Shark. This thing can't make up its mind if it wants to be a creepy eel or a terrifying deep sea shark. Either way, I hate it. I hate it so much. These dead-eyed beauties live at up to 700 feet below the surface and date back almost 80 million years. At over 6.5 feet in length, it gets its name from the 6 pairs of gills on its throat and the 29 rows of curved, needle-like teeth in its mouth. Yeah, I'm good on that. 4 on our list is something that doesn't even look real: the Blobfish. It might look silly, but it also looks equally as terrifying and like something your brain might produce during a fever dream. Luckily for us, at depths of 2,000 to almost 4,000 feet, there isn't any visible light for this thing to be seen. And actually, most of its blob-like gelatin appearance comes from the change in pressure once they bring it to the surface. And that sounds like a fantastic reason to just leave it where it's found. Our number 3 is the Goblin Shark. It's the kind of thing that you forget about until you're having a great day, then it comes back into your mind and ruins your good time. It has a flat snout but a protruding jaw with nail-like teeth. Look, it makes no sense in my brain and I don't like trying to rationalize it. At number 2 is the creature that probably pops into your head the second you think about monsters from the deep. I mean, it's just nightmare fuel: the Anglerfish. This bony can be found up to a mile below the surface, but can sometimes show up in more shallow tropical waters as well. It gets its name from the distinctive piece of dorsal spine that protrudes up above their mouths like a fishing pole and has a luminous bit of flesh acting as the lure. And the number 1 most nightmarish deep sea creature is the giant squid. I mean, how could it not be? This is the one that started it all. Myths and tales from hundreds of years ago, passed along by seafarers, detailed this monstrous squid. Only adding to its legend, this creature continues to be highly elusive, dwelling extremely deep in the ocean, typically between 1,000 and 3,000 feet. It's also extremely strong, and it feeds on fish by gripping them with its arms before shredding them with its teeth-filled tongue. How lovely. So now that I've most likely contributed to keeping you awake tonight, we can wrap up this week's countdown. As always, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to see more countdowns in the future. Until next time.